of YouTube. It's me again, MK the Truth, DODBENT. Got I guess a highly anticipated pair of sneakers for us to take a look at today. If you guys are new to this channel, please, you gotta come on and join the family. What you waiting for? Also connect to that Instagram. It is the _truth_MK. Also, ladies and gentlemen, all music is produced by me. That's right, your boy, DODB. And I use them as background music on this channel. Now, before we get started on this particular review, I gotta tell you something. This review is for educational purposes only. This is only my analysis. Then we jump on up off this video. So what do I have for us today? Man, y'all know what's in this box. A couple of other things come in this box as well, but y'all know what that time it is. Now, this shoe is very, very highly anticipated. Not by me. I still don't really care for these. Now, I'm not saying that they're not dope. They're kind of dope, but I just could care less. Anyway, this is the Air Jordan 1 Union. I'm back. Now, like, I don't know if you guys watch my videos, but I did have this shoe several months ago, but I didn't do it because I'm tired of the games and things like that. I'll explain in a second. If you guys are new, I do something on this channel. I get some representative pairs and I try to show you guys a better way other than, you know, unaliving each other or jacking each other for some stupid shoes. Anyway, let's start this off here. So what do I see in this particular pair? So these look pretty good. I do have my actuals coming. They should be here tomorrow. I will compare all of them, but these look really good. But once again, there's always going to be some problems. If you get one thing, they're going to take something away. So what do I see so far? Shaping and everything looks really good. And I'm gonna also point out my toe box looks a lot better than a lot of the toe boxes I've been seeing. And on that note, this Jordan is made off of the current Jordan that we have. If you guys don't know, the Jordan changed, I believe, 2 years ago, where we get the bigger Nike swoosh and some toe box tweaks and sole tweaks and things like that. And that is what this current shoe is built off of. And that's kind of why I even though I do like the current shape, I don't necessarily like it on this shoe. But they did me pretty good on the toe box. This toe box looks a lot better than a lot of the ones I have been seeing out there. So the Nike swoosh is correct, but it's not. Let me explain. What do I tell you guys with this stuff? When you get something, they're going to take something right. If they fix one thing, they're going to take something right away. And I'm going to show you right here. This is a prime example. So what am I talking about? The Nike swoosh is correct. It is nice and big, but there's a problem. You see this thread line here? This should be touching that thread line right there. What's wrong with it? No, it's not too small. Then what is it, MK? It's dropped too far. You should have more space in between here. You see this here? This should have more space. This should be pulled back just a little bit, which will create this being a little bit closer to the thread line. Now let me show you the game. Here is that first one that I got. You see all of the spacing in between there? There's a lot more spacing in between here. Now, if they extended this or made this, put this Nike swoosh on here, but kept this back here, this would in fact touch a little bit more at that thread line. You see the game that they play? So since they fixed it, they dropped you closer in here, ate up most of the space here, and that's why you're not meeting the thread line up at the top. This is what I've been explaining to everyone for the last 5 years. They all be, oh, they're gonna fix that. Once they fix one thing, they're gonna take something away. They're gonna either change the spacing up here or change something in this Wings logo. Anyway, everything else looks really good. Leather looks really good. Now you do have a new buck on the Nike swoosh right there, Union LA. Now this is supposed to bunch up here. I believe it is bunched up on maybe my other shoe. Those things are inconsistent as well, people. debunked that a few years ago. It doesn't necessarily do that on every single pair. You can see this one is not doing it here, but I think it is doing it on my other shoe. Air Jordan Wings logo does not supposed to come over the thread line. Sometimes it does, sometimes it does not. It is very inconsistent, and I think it depends on the size. Anyway, you got the suede up at the top. Now, one thing I don't agree with the shoe, I don't agree with the gray with the red. It just does not, it doesn't flow very well to me. I just, maybe later on down the line I'd appreciate it, but for right now I just don't like that look. Anyway, it does come with 3 sets of laces. You get the cream to black, you get the yellow, then you get the black to gray. Tongue has sort of a sail or cream thing happening here. Also, I don't really agree with the blue stitch, but hey, it is what it is. Nike Air up at the top with that sort of paper-like material. On the inside, you got the standard guts with all the Air Jordan rigmarole. You know, the typical stuff. I don't know if this is supposed to be hanging. It's supposed to be hanging that big. That's what she said. Anyway, here's a quick look at the medial side. The medial side is and also on this note with saying this is supposed to meet the thread line, that is also inconsistent. Like I tell you guys, everything is inconsistent. I've seen some that look just like this. It's just, people, these are cheap sneakers, but I'm just saying for the most part it should be near that thread line. Anyway, let's take a look at the other shoe right quick. And y'all know MK's got to jump up off the video. And here's what I was talking about with the other shoe. You see it did start to bunch up there. It's, you know, it's just hey, what can I say, man? Anyway, like I said, my toe box looks a lot better than a lot of the ones I've seen out there. And if you take a picture of the actual right now, you will see that there is a lot of space right here. This should be pulled back a little bit more. Above all, I'm not mad at it. I don't care. Y'all know me. I do what I do. They still look really good. I just wanted that Nike swoosh to be the appropriate size. And then once they got it to the appropriate size, they extended you more than they should have. Above all, these are okay. I'm not... Yeah, this gray at the top, it just doesn't, I don't know, man. I think they should have maybe went with the shadow to Chicago up at the top. Maybe that would have worked a little bit. I think a lot of gray with a little hit of red, I think that would have maybe slapped a little bit harder. But it's a clean, cool shoe. But for me, it's just, it's really not that hard. Here's the hang tag. It's done up in a blue or frosted blue. Looks really good. Not a bad looking pair of sneakers, man, but I think I've seen these going for over $1,000 in some sizes. No way, I'm good. I got the lost and founds, and I'm pretty good on those. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about this review down below. This is MK the Truth, DLDBENT. I love y'all. I'm up off this video.